Hello. Good morning, Miss Ida and Miss Noma. We are group 6, and we have. My name is Brandon, and I have July, and then Lijing with me. So we are talking about the ecology of the 5 times 5 meter site. So I'm going to talk about the definition of ecology. So ecology is a scientific analysis and the study of interaction among organism and the environment. So there are different types of birds spotted on our site. There's pelicans and milky stork, and then flamingo. There's 3 birds there. The pelican stands 25%. The milky stork stands 25% as well, and then the flamingo is more 50%. And then the types of plants spotted on site. There's arum lily, and then there's pandan. So take a look at the picture beside. There's a picture of our site. It's decorated by the half-circle shaped water pond, and then decorated by really fine granite stone as well. And then besides that, we have 5 sensors right here. So from what we see a lot of birds flying around, and then there's different colors of birds, and then some of them might have 2 or 3 colors. We saw a lot of main-mat butterfly and then small ponds. There's a lot of trees, and then the walking tracks are covered by muds and then birds excretion. We smell the smell of mud and then bird excretion, and then the forest one. We also smell the smell of papaya there for the birds. The papaya there is for the birds to have their daily diet. And then we can hear there's a lot of birds singing, and it sounds good. There's sound of waterfall, like the flow of the water hitting the rocks and flowing down. The sounds of the trees, and then when the wind blows. And then at the taste part, the Klaus and Zach and Kenneth, they tried the pond water, and then they said it's salty. They said the ice cream is good also. And then we felt relaxed and enjoyed when we heard the sound of the birds singing. So we're gonna talk about the flamingo. This is the greater flamingo. So there are characteristics of it. They have long necks, they have long red legs, and then their eyes are yellow. They are larger than lesser flamingo. Their blades flatter and pale and pink or white. So there are different types of. There are 6 species of flamingo in the world. There are American flamingo, lesser flamingo, Chilean flamingo, and John flamingo, greater flamingo, and Puna flamingo. The distribution is from America, Southern Europe, and then Southern Asia. So the habitat, they prefer the water to be salty, and then they prefer shallow water. And then they prefer algae, protozoa, aquatic plants, diatoms, worms, insects, larvae, small, more and then crustaceans for their daily diet. Their life expectancy can up to 40 years in a while. So there are some fun facts of it. The flamingo are strong but very small. And then they can fly 30 miles per hour. And so there's a quick fact of it. They are omnivore. Their size is 100 centimeter to 150 centimeter. The skin type is covered 5 feathers. And then why flamingo is pink color? It is not because of the corticosteroid pigments in the fruit. The flamingo in Malaysia is white color because of the hot weather. So now I'm going to pass it back to Jola.
Hi, I'm Sheng and I'm going to talk about milky stalk. And here you can see, for the neck, the milky stalk has a long and muscular neck which allows it to catch food faster. It also has a pair of long legs which allow them to walk in deep water. As for the bill, they have a long and thick bill which is bright yellow in color. As for the tip of bill is slightly curved to allow them to eat snail. And here's a chart for you. The highest population in the stock is yellow-billed stock, which is 29%, and the lowest population is milky stock, which is 19%. And here you can see some example of habitat of milky stock is saline pools, freshwater, marshes, and fish ponds. As for their food habits, they eat small fishes, amphibians, and etc. For their breeding season, January and February is their peak season of breeding in Cambodia. As for Indonesia, their breeding season is on July and August. Then, milky stock is mainly existed in Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia. For their incubation time, the milky stock's egg took about 25 to 30 days. And at the 6th to 7th week, they will leave the nest and start to fly. And at the 8th week, they will become adept flyers, and they will be cared and fed by both mother and father. Then they took 1 to 4 years to become mature. And here you can see this is the scientific classification. And I will talk about some fun facts. The chicks of milky stock can eat up to 60% of their own body weight, so both parents are kept busy flying back and forth to bring them food. And when it comes to nesting, stocks may be either colony nesters or solitary nesters. During breeding season, stocks do a lot of bill clacking, a courtship behavior in which they rattle the two halves of their bills together repeatedly and loudly. And this is the spot-bill pelican. Their body size ranges about 135 to 152 cm. Then for their weight is about 4 to 6 kg. Pelicans do not store fish in their pouch, and they simply use it to catch fish, and then tip it back to drain the water out and swallow the fish immediately. And for their leg, they have webbed feet, which is used for swimming and diving. And their wingspan is about 1 to 3 meters long. Here you can see there are 8 species of pelicans in the world. And their food habit is fish, amphibians, crustaceans, and smaller birds. And their friends are mostly human. And for their lifespan, they can live up to 31 years in the wild and 29 years in captivity. And they are mainly existed in India, Sri Lanka, and Cambodia. For their habitat, some of the habitat are shallow, lowland freshwater, saline water, large inland coastal water, and lakes and lagoons. And for information, they are one of the most vulnerable species, so they are facing high risk of extinction. And during their breeding season, males will have colorful feathers, and they will change the color of their pouch, neck, and bill in order to attract female pelicans. And this is the scientific classification of spot-bill pelicans. And for the fun facts, spot-bill pelicans are social birds. They live in large colonies which consist of hundreds of birds. And pelicans are also the birds having the largest bill. Their bill can reach up to 18 inches long and can hold 3 gallons of water. And although they are heavy birds, they manage to fly because they have air sacs in their bones, so buoyancy is not a problem. and they can fly to the height of 10,000 feet using warm wind currents. I'll pass it to Li Jing.
Okay, so good morning everyone. I will continue the plant part. There are two types of plants at our site, which is pandan and arum lily. So let's talk about the pandan first. As you can see, it is a arid green plant with fan-shaped, long and narrow leaves. The leaves have a nutty fragrance which enhance the flavor of food. It is also a tropical plant that flowers rarely, and it prefers to be in filtered light to partial sun and like average moisture. It can grow to the height of 6 to 8 feet tall. The dry pandan leaves lose their fragrance quite quickly compared to the fresh pandan leaves. So next, the habitat. Usually the pandan grow at tropics, riverbank, edge of swamps, and wet soil. So it widely traceable in ground or household gardens across Malaysia, Sri Lanka, India, and Hawaii. So next, the propagation. So the pandan can grow by separating the suckers or offsets that emerge naturally from the soil at the base of the parent plant, or by removing area of shoots or platelets that emerge atop of the cut end of the pandan stems. And the usage of the pandan leaves are flavoring and coloring, culinary application, decoration and art, and traditional medicine. So this is about the pandan. And then next, arum lily. As you can see, the flower is snowy white, and the dark green shiny leaves are arrow shaped, and then it can grow to the height of 90 cm tall. And the flowering time of arum lily is late spring to midsummer, and the planting time is spring. The arum lily is best grown beside water, such as in shallow pond margins, and they associate well with other water plants. And arum lily is spread by seeds and movement of rhizomes. Birds and small mammals also disperse the seed through their droppings. And then the facts about arum lily is all parts of the plants are poisonous, causing irritation and swelling of the mouth and acute gastric diarrhea. So this is about the plant part. I'll pass it to Brandon.
Okay, so this is what we done for the Enbe project one, and then so thank you Ms. Ida and Ms. Norma for this rock trip to the park. So the conclusion is when an ecosystem is healthy, the scientists say it's sustainable, and then this means that all the elements live in balance and are capable of reproducing themselves. There are usually blood diversity, and meaning that there are variety of living organisms and species in that environment. Thank you.